Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for September. I hope everybody's well. I would like to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Sagittarius out there, so guys, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Please keep in mind that the energies can reverse in a general reading, so if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Sagittarius, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Sagittarius? Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, you're starting out with the Wheel of Fortune. That's great. We have Justice. And we have the Five of Coral in the reverse. So you're resolving some kind of a problem, and I feel like you're bringing balance into this. Everything's going to be moving in your favor. So there's been some kind of conflict that you've had. You're getting justice in this situation. It's balancing out. Or you could be bringing justice to the situation. But I will say that everything is going to be moving in your favor here. It's like I'm hearing worlds are opening up. I don't know what that means, but yeah, you've been in some kind of a conflict, and I don't feel like it's internal. I feel like it's with someone else. There was like a push-pull kind of energy here, and that's resolving for you. These are also two cards of good karma. So in resolving whatever this conflict is, it's going to cause life to move for you in a very positive way as you receive good karma for this resolution. So that's really nice energy. Let me see who is in your energy. Show me who is in Sagittarius energy, please. Show me who's in Sagittarius energy. All right. So the person in your energy, we have the Queen of Coral in the reverse. Now, you could be dealing with another fire sign. It could be another Sagittarius like yourself, or an Aries or a Leo. Doesn't have to be. You have the Page of Treasure in the reverse and the Emperor. Strong Aries energy here, though. So I do feel like there's somebody that has not been taking any kind of action towards you. This may be somebody who you may not have been talking to, or it could also be somebody that maybe you tried to balance things out with this person in the past and they were not acknowledging, because there's a little bit of an energy of this person being kind of bitter. A little bit of bitter energy here. If I'm, this is somebody who, on a good day, like, they are easy to be around, very passionate, very fun, a lot of fun, but in their energy towards you at this current time, they seem to be a little bitter. They're not really taking action. They're not accepting any offers or giving offers. It looks like they're kind of closed. But with the Emperor here, this person could be stepping up and taking action. Your person could be somebody who is a business owner or possibly a high-level manager as well. Let me see the energy between, because your energy is really solid. It's really good energy, and theirs seems a little off, Let me see the energy between Sagittarius and this person. The Queen of Treasure in the reverse. Yeah, you've both experienced a loss here. So I would have to say there was an ending between you and this person. You've both experienced quite a bit of loss. But this is turning around for you now. So let me see what's affecting the connection. Show me what's affecting the connection. The Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, that's an ending. That's an ending. So I feel like this person kind of withdrew from you after this ending, and now you're trying to balance this out. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Taurus is very strong, actually. Virgo and Capricorn is here as well. Let me see the outcome. Okay, that's too many cards. We're going to try that again. Show me the outcome at the end of the week for Sagittarius. Show me the outcome for Sagittarius. The Three of Pearls. So there could be a reconciliation happening here. Yeah, there could be a reconciliation. Now, the thing about the Three of Pearls, that's like the Three of Cups. That can also be dating. It can be going out with friends. So we'll clarify to see what that is. It does denote a sense of happiness, though. And especially in context with all of your other cards, I do feel like, you know, there's definitely a sense of happiness here. Your life is really taking a good turn. It's really taken a good turn, and it's because of something to do with resolution of conflict. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Coral. So this is underlying energy. I feel like that means that there are plans that are being made here. You're trying to decide what direction to move in. Where do you want to go, and how do you want to go about doing it? It's a card of trying to make a decision. So let's clarify your reading, Sagittarius. Spirit, why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Sagittarius? Just know that everything is moving in your favor. All right, so we have Judgment reversed. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so something wasn't balanced here. There's a sense of things not being balanced, not a very generous energy here. And I'm also seeing that poor judgment calls were made. So, but this is all turning around for you. Also, your money may not have been as balanced as you would like. I think that's turning around for you. I feel like there's a reunion that you are hoping for that was not coming through. And that may be turning around. Let me see why Justice is here. Show me why Justice is here for Sagittarius. Okay, so there was some sort of deception. Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords in the reverse. So there was some sort of deception, and whatever that is, it's already out in the open. It's likely what caused the conflict. I do feel like either someone cut you out or you cut someone else out, but it was centered around this deception here. And now that situation is balancing out. Balance is coming into it, and karmic justice is being either given or received. You could have been dealing with somebody that you felt was very cutting, particularly with their words, over something that happened. Why is the Five of Coral in reverse? Three of Swords reversed, and the Five of Pentacles. So there was heartbreak here. So either you got cut out or you cut this other person out. But either way, you felt a tremendous sense of loss in this. There was conflict here. There was, you know, deceit, and something got exposed. I feel like things weren't balanced. It wasn't an equal give and take. There was poor judgment. It's just not really clear on whose side that was. So take it as it resonates with you. What wound up happening is through this conflict, somebody got cut out. Either you or you cut the other person out. All of that is balancing out now. Whereas there was a lot of heartbreak, and that could have been because of a third-party situation for some of you. There was a lot of heartbreak after this, after the conflict with this person, and either you left them out in the cold or they left you out in the cold. It's difficult to know which way, so take it as it resonates. But there's healing that has taken place. A lot of healing has taken place, and I feel like the resolution to the conflict is coming in, and it does look like you're bringing that in. And as a result, that's why things will balance out in this situation, and that's why there will be a sense of justice here. And once justice is in play, and everything balances out, that's when that wheel turns and things start moving in an incredibly favorable way for you. It's a result of karma for good deeds. So let me see this person's energy, because I feel like you're the one who is, you know, bringing the change into this situation. And it was a painful situation. So why is the Queen of Coral here for the person in Sagittarius energy? All right, so we have Justice. You have Justice here as well. So you could be dealing with the Libra, very strong Libra energy. And then we have the Six of Swords reversed. So this person is not taking action currently, but they want justice and balance in the situation as well. You both do, but this person is not taking any steps to do that. There's a sense of that they haven't moved on. There's some stuck energy here. And I feel like this person is kind of stuck in feelings of loss, but they also want to balance this out. Let me see why the Page of Treasure is here. Four of Coins reversed. Okay, so this person walked away. Eight of Cups. So this person walked away. I do see that they tried to let go. They tried to release the connection. There's been a lack of communication here. But they haven't actually moved on. They may have physically moved on because we see this ending. And they did try to release the connection, but they haven't completely moved on because they're feeling a tremendous sense of loss. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here for the person in Sagittarius energy? Okay, so we have the Three of Coins reversed. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. This person's feeling powerless. They don't know how to work this out. Yeah, this is somebody who is used to things going their way with the Emperor energy. The Emperor likes to get their way. They like to call the shots. So this is somebody that is at a point now where they've tried to release the connection. They've tried to walk away from it, but their emotions are still here. And they do want to balance this out. And I do feel like they're feeling powerless. They don't know how to work this out. There's some sort of a contract here that has been broken. This person feels a contract has been broken. But see, they also want to resolve the conflict. There was definitely conflict. But I feel like this person doesn't know how to work things out, which is unusual because usually they would be the one to take charge of the situation. And they still might, but I feel like they're like, what they're saying to me is, I walked away, I tried to let this go, but emotionally I'm still involved. Even though I'm not doing anything to bring balance, I do want balance. I do want to resolve the conflict, but I don't know how to do it. Let me see why. Let's look at the energy between the two. Why is the Queen of Treasure in reverse between Sagittarius and this person? Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. So you're both kind of waiting to see what the other person's going to do. Yeah, you're both waiting. So currently you're both stuck in these feelings of loss. You may feel that this person has breadcrumbed you, or it hasn't been an equal and balanced connection. And this person is kind of sitting back and waiting to see what you're going to do. You're both waiting. But you both want to bring balance. Let me see why the Hierophant is in reverse. Could be dealing with a, oh, I already told you that. Never mind. Why is the Hierophant in reverse between Sagittarius and this person? Ah, you got it twice. Okay, well, no, I take that back. You have the Hermit here. I'm sorry. And then we have the King of Wands. So this person is thinking about you. They're focused on you. They want to take action, but they feel like it's just not balanced, like the two of you are not on the same page. This person may feel like you are their person, you know. I feel like this was a very passionate connection, but after it ended, this person you both actually are kind of sitting back and waiting to see what the other person's going to do. You in particular, though, Sagittarius, because I feel like when this person walked away, you were like, okay, fine, I am done with this. There's still something to do with deception. I don't know if it was on your side or theirs, and I guess it really depends upon your situation. But it was because of the deception that someone got cut out. And now I see you kind of sitting back. You're thinking about things. You're trying to figure things out, how to bring in balance, how to, you know, bring about a sense of justice to the situation. So you're searching for answers, but your back is definitely turned to this person. And I feel like they want to take action, but they don't know what to do. And they feel like the two of you just are not on the same page any longer after this ending. They've tried to release the connection, and I feel like they haven't been able to completely do that. I definitely see that there's silence between the two of you, though. Let me see your outcome. I feel like you've been abandoned by this person when they walked away, and that was very painful for you. And it may be that both of you've walked away from the connection. Okay, so we have the High Priestess in the reverse. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. We have the Hangman in reverse, and we have the Seven of Cups. All right, so in the outcome, I do feel like there could be a meeting. You might run into this person, or, you know, like at a social event, or you could I don't know, you may even make plans to meet. I feel like it would be more likely that it would be, you know, you run into this person. I do feel like there could be words that are said, or at the best case scenario, the two of you talk, but it may end up in an argument where some things are said and revealed. Or it may be that there's something here that's revealed. You might see something. You're going to get the answer to the questions you've been asking yourself, though. And you may decide not to talk to each other. So I don't know if you're going to see something or if there's going to be a conversation that could end in an argument. But regardless, something here is going to be revealed. And I do feel like it's going to cause you, Sagittarius, to look at this differently than you have been. It's almost this feeling like you're going to run into this person, or you like at a social event. That's the way it looks. And it could be deliberate, you know, it could be deliberate. I do feel like this person in your energy, they're confused. They're confused about how to approach you. They're confused about how to work it out. I feel like they're trying to figure that out. There's a sense of confusion with regard to any kind of conflict that's happened between the two of you. So this person is basically seated in confusion. They don't understand something here, and that's causing them, whereas they normally would be the person to take charge of the situation, it's causing, the confusion is what's causing them to kind of hold back. But there is going to be some kind of a run-in. I feel like you're going to see this person. I don't know if you're going to run into them on the street or what. It looks like it's possibly a social, you know, a social event. But I do see the two of you running into each other, possibly talking, but keep in mind that if you talk, it might wind up in an argument. There's definitely going to be something revealed. You might not talk to this person at all, but you see something. Again, I see something being revealed that is going to, it's going to change your perspective. It's going to cause you to, you look at everything that happened here very differently. And actually, that is what's going to lead to the ending of the conflict. And then it's a, it's a trickle-down effect. It's going to lead to the ending of the conflict. It's going to, you know, cause you to bring in that healing energy. Justice will be served with regard to something that has been deceptive, and that's when the Wheel of Fortune turns. So it's almost like the divine is stepping in. Because I feel like this person is just in a state where they're so confused about what to do that they're doing nothing. They're kind of watching you. They're thinking about you a lot. And they're watching you. They're trying to, you know, figure out, well, what is Sagittarius going to do, you know? They feel like they invested a lot in the connection in the past. And they are definitely feeling a deep sense of loss here. They feel like there was a contract that was broken between the two of you. And they feel like they had to walk away from the connection. So I feel like you're going to bring in all kinds of change, but it's going to be based upon something you find out. Yeah. So bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. In the reverse, this is underlying energy. It does indicate to me that there is a lack of communication currently. And it also indicates that, you know, maybe somebody was a little bit of a player in the situation. And that's at worst. At best, it's possibly been an on and off kind of connection. So let me pull some oracles for you. I just really feel like you hold the key to the change in this connection. But when you create this change, you're bringing in justice. And I feel like that's going to be like a game changer in your entire life. Because you're going to reap the karmic rewards of that. All right, so it says, seed spells, create your story. It's the most potent form of magic. And that's telling me that you are in control of this story, Sagittarius. So you're definitely the one who's going to call the shots on this. And then we have Owl Song, whisper secrets to the moonlight, find strength in stillness. And I feel like that's more for the cross watcher, because I do feel that they are being very still right now. All right, I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you've resonated with this reading, Sagittarius, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Sagittarius, know that you are loved, and namaste.